Alright. First off here, we're gonna add some gravel to our pan. Get a little water in that and wash the rest of it in there. Now there may be a flake or two in here that I didn't get to before, but for the most part this is already panned out, and there shouldn't be a whole heck of a lot in there. Get rid of some of this crap. Alright, so we got a pan full of stuff, right? Now, first off, what we're going to do is we're going to take one of these nuggets. Now this one is fairly flat, so the disadvantages with that is water can catch the edge and flop that sucker through. Now here we've just thrown it right down in the pan. Now we're going to take a couple of these BBs. 1, 2. Get one more out of there. Yeah. Alright, so we got 3 BBs in there. And then we're going to take Amphiletus tooth. Now, what we're going to do initially is we're going to shake this down. Now, did you see how fast that piece of gold disappeared? You see the BBs? Do you see the tooth? No, you don't. That's because they're heavier than these other rocks that are sitting on top. Now, what you want to do is you want to shake this stuff down. Okay? And this is what you're doing when you're out in the field, out in the creek bed, alongside the creek, the river. You've dug yourself a hole and dug up some material, and you're shaking on down. Alright, now, we got kind of dirty water here, and for the sake of demonstration, I'm going to pour off this dirty water. Now, note I poured off the water, but I didn't pour it such that stuff was coming out of it. Alright, now, if you recall, I taught you about the back and forth motion of this. So, what I'm doing is, I'm basically playing the level of the dirt is at the same level as the top of the water. I bring it just under the surface, and with a back and forth motion, I wash the lighter stuff right off the top. Now as you shake it, the heavier stuff goes to the bottom, and the lighter stuff has a tendency to work its way to the top. With a back and forth motion, and I don't do that more than 3 or 4 times, sometimes even less. If you got a lot of black sand, gold will hang up because of the denseness of the material. So we'll just wash this back and forth a few more times. And you notice we get less and less. Some of those big rocks have already gotten out of there. See how we can do this in a relatively short amount of time, just for demonstration purposes. Now, I'm no fool. I don't have this going into Never Never Land. That's actually I have that big blue pan down there as a catch pan. Now, if you notice what we got down here so far, you can see 1, 2 of those BBs are still in there. And see how that BB tried to work its way out. Alright? Gold will do the same thing. Now, what we also might have in here is fool's gold. All right, now so we're going to take, we can see these bigger rocks. We're going to take those out of there right now. And you can already see what we got going down here. And by washing this, we've got 3 BBs, the latest tooth. This shiny piece is pyrite, fool's gold, and of course what you have left down in the bottom of your pan there is the latest tooth and that big nugget, and those other shiny things in there are pyrite. But you see how those things stayed in the pan. And then what we have is black sand. So that's basically the principles. You know, I mean, we can work this, and if you're careful, you can do this and work it down and work it down and work it down until almost the only thing in the pan are the heavy metals. Now what you'll also get down in here is lead. Now, lead is actually heavier than gold, but it's not as dense. So we work that down, and then what do we end up with? We end up with Bleedest tooth, a nugget, and the 3 BBs. How about that?